Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGNet. And this is MLB 17, the show, Road to the Show with Theo Bonds, and this is episode 158. Welcome back to another episode here on the channel as we're getting ready here for this series here coming up today, as we're going to be taking on the White Sox and the Astros, and both games are at home. So we're going to be at home taking on the White Sox. As you see there, White Sox currently in dead last right there, 33 of 40 for the season, and they are lost the last 3 games there. They're 4-6 of the last 10 games, and they're 6 games behind the current leader right now. So we'll see how we do. If hopefully we can do a quick rebound here, as we just got done playing them not too long ago here, probably about an episode or 2 ago, and we lost 2-3 of them in Chicago. So we'll try to see if we can turn that around here, try to win this series, or maybe even sweep this series. But we'll go to the first at bat here for Theo, as he's taking a look at this pitch right here. And this one is a little wild there, and the runner from first will go ahead and advance to second base there. So now Theo has a runner in scoring position here, and again, this one, another wild pitch in there into the dirt, and that one is now going to advance the runner now to third base. So now Theo has no problem here. All he has to do is get a base hit, and he is going to rip this one right there. Runner will go ahead and come in to score. So no base hit there for him, but he does get an RBI there. So that's pretty much all we needed there to get a run on the board. And the Tigers have their first run of the day. So no problem there. Just some bad pitching there from the pitcher there for the White Sox. As we go to the third inning here, it's a tie ball game, 1-1. This one hits off the ankle of the pitcher here, and Theo is going to run this one out, and that is going to be a base hit there. Pitcher will be fine, and he will remain in the game for a while there, but Theo's hitting streak will continue there. I think it's getting a little above 12 games now. So we'll see what he can do here. Now he's on the base pass here. He's going to go ahead and take off here. This is going to be a nice run here, as he's going to go ahead for advance to third base there off that wild pitch there. And of course they do give him credit for still second. So next at bat here, and same batter here I should say. That one's going to be a wild pitch there. Almost gets away from the pitcher there. Cabrera will go ahead and get first there on that walk. And that's going to put now runners on the corners now for the Tigers. So Kenny Winter's up here at the bat. We haven't heard this name for a while, as he's 0 for 1. Flied out back in the first inning. He has a full count here, as now he has runners at second and third. And that is going to be a walk there. So now that's twice now that he has now walked a batter here, a Tiger, and the bases are loaded. So the Tigers have a good opportunity here to do something here with another full count here for the next batter. Bases are loaded here, tie ball game here early in the game, and we'll see this one high and deep. This is going to go back. Bonds is going to go back, but no, Bonds is no. They tell him no, go ahead and run, and he will advance there and he will score there. It'll be now a 2-1 ball game for the Tigers, so the base is still loaded. So now we go to the 7th inning here. We'll see it's again another tie ball game, 2-2, as we go to the 7th inning here, and we'll see a 0-1 count for Bonds, as he'll hit this one to left field there. That one's going to drop down, and the runner will go ahead and advance to second base. So runners at first and second there, and we'll see here that the Tigers will hold on. Whoa, wow, they'll get the win here, and they'll win this one 7-2. So nice ball game there for them, as they pick up the first victory of this series, this 3-game series against the White Sox. Bonds 2 for 3 in this game, or excuse me, 2 for 5 in this game, with an RBI, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored. So nice job there from Bonds, as he helps with a victory here tonight. Take a look there. Yeah, 10-game hitting streak, actually, I should say. Not a 12-game hitting streak I got mentioned earlier in this video, but 10-game hitting streak there. Not a bad one, but let's just try to keep it going here as we get to now the 2nd game of this series now between the Tigers and the White Sox. Another beautiful afternoon here at Comerica Field, and we'll see here what the Tigers can do in this one. Hopefully bring home another victory here, as we go ahead to go to the 3rd inning here. He struck out there, as you see there in the 1st inning, so he's now 0 for 1 with bases are empty here. They're down by a run, and we'll see Bonds crank this one out to left field. That one's going to drop there. It's just shallow left. and that is going to be a base hit for Bonds there. So nice job there for Bonds, as now he is continuing his hitting streak now to 11 games. So now he has 11-game hitting streak here. We'll see what he can do with see what he can do here in the base paths, as he's at first base here. Now a 3-0 count here for the batter, as Bonds will go ahead and try steal here, and he does. Nice jump there. And they say he takes second base here. We take a look at show track here and see here the distance that he had to make was about 11 feet 4 inches, and max speed there was about 20 miles per hour, and he did a good jump there. So nice job there for him. As we'll go ahead and continue on here, we'll see here's a 3-1 count. Bonds now at second base here, thinking about stealing third, decides not to, and he'll just stay there at second base, as this just a simple pop up there to the third baseman there, or I should say the shortstop called that one off and got that one. So now we'll see here, still at second base, as we're still trying to look for a run here. Bond's going to go ahead and take off here to steal the bag, and whoa, oh no, he does not get tagged out there. They say he's still third, and he'll be placed at third base. So now a 2-2 count here for the batter, 1 out, and oh, they plunked the batter there. He is going to go down, but he'll get back up here. He'll be given first base. And for whatever reason, this pitching from the White Sox here in these first 2 games now have been kind of brutal. They've either hit guys or actually most cases here they've been walking a lot of Tigers, but that with that bat they hit someone. So now we'll see the next batter here, Donovan, coming up. We'll see what he can do with the runners at the corners with 1 out, and we'll see that this one will get, oh no, it does not, and Bonds will go ahead and get tagged up there. Nice job of reading the runner there, and well, bad read there from Bonds as he gets thrown out there at third base. So now we'll go to the 7th inning here. It's a 4-3 ball game. Tigers big hitters up to bat here, and he will hit a base hit. Runner from second will come around to score. Bond's going to go ahead and slide there. He is safe, and he will get an RBI double there for his effort there. So now 2 for 5 here, his next at bat. We'll see what he can do here. He's already hit a single and a double. It's a 6-7 ball game here as Bonds hits this one up the middle there. That is, or up the right field line there, and that will be a base hit. Nice job there, as we'll see. We come up short here in this one as we lose this one 7-6 there. Fortunately, Bonds just not able to get around and come back home there on that one, and the White Sox take game 2 of this series. So game 2 of the series victory goes to the White Sox as they win this one by 1, 7-6. Bonds 3 for 7 in this ball game with an RBI and of course a double to his name. Struck out twice in that game, and he also stole 2 bases there. So we'll see what he can do now in game number 3, and this will be the rubber match here. This will be the final game in this series here for these 2 ball clubs here, as we'll see if they can bounce back here and try to win this one. Now remember, last time they played the White Sox, they lost 2 of 3 of that series there. I believe they I think they won the second game, so we'll try to see if they win this second game, but they won the last time they played the White Sox in Chicago. But we'll see here. Bond's going to hit this one. This one's going to be high and deep. This is going to go back, and this one, it could be a wall scraper, and it is. That one's going to go over the wall there, go into that bullpen over there, and that will be a home run there for Bonds. That's home run number 45 for him for the season. As you see, Leak not happy about that at all, and he will go ahead and Bonds will take a trip around the bag here. His 44th of the year, 374 or 372 there for his home run. A 2-run shot there, they say, and a nice swing indeed. Take a look at here at the pitch sequence. There you see right in the middle, right in his wheelhouse there. You know better. Should have never thrown that there. As Bonds gets right on top of that one and takes that one to the fence. Now, go to the second inning here. 3-0. Tigers lead this one. As we'll see, Bonds coming up to bat here, and he's going to take another first pitch here. This one is high, This one is deep, and you take a look at the outfielders. They know this ball is gone, and it is. Center fielder trying to make a play there, but nope, no such luck there. And that is now a 2-run shot there. As now Bonds has now 4 RBIs, you guys. Yeah, 4 RBIs and 2 home runs already back-to-back innings in this one. So his second 2-run home run today. His 45th of the season. And there you see 383 for the distance. Take a look at this one. This one almost in the same exact location as the first one there. Just look, this guy is just really doing a great job here, reading the ball here very well and getting it off the bat. So now 4th inning here, we'll see that we're up by 5. We got a runner at first with 2 outs, and Bond's going to go ahead and hit this one up the middle there. That's going to go to right center field. That one's going to rattle all the way around, and they'll see that the runner will come around and score, and Bonds will get a triple out of this. What a hustle there from him. Nice hustle there for him. He will be there, and I believe he'll be left there stranded. Now, 9th inning here, we'll see that it is going to be a deep fly ball here. This one's going to go back, and this one is going to go far, and that one, oh, it's going to drop down. Bonds there going for, well, he was going to go for a triple, but he ends up getting a double. So now all he needs now to get the cycles a single for his effort here today. As we'll take a look here and see here, Bonds trying to steal, and that time, yeah, he got caught. So he got a little greedy there, but he will go to the dugout here knowing that the win is in their grasp here as they'll win this one. They will defeat actually the White Sox. The White Sox don't score any runs, and they win this one 10-0. So a nice job there of winning Game 3, taking out the air out of the sails of the White Sox, and they come around and pull off this victory here, winning scoreless. A very nice scoreless game between these against these White Sox there. As you see there, Detroit wins it 10-0. So 36-40 now for Detroit, 33-42, and Chicago will still remain in the basement. So now as we take a quick recap here of the standings right now in the National or the American League Central. There you see we are still sitting in 4th place there, now 5.5 games behind the Indians. Tigers, or I should say the Indians, there in 2nd place, and of course the Royals right in front of us. Now, as for the Astros, as we're getting ready to host now here in this next series coming up, and it will be a 1 game that they are behind the Athletics right now. So pretty brutal division there. As we'll take a look here and see that Bonds will come in as a pinch hitter here in the first game. As we'll take a look here, it's a 6-5 game. Bonds hits this one high and deep. This is going to go back. This is going to hit off the out-of-town scoreboard here, and Bonds is going to go and trek for not just 2, but a triple. Gets in there, slides in there, no problem. And that will put him now in scoring position, now as he has now a 13-game hitting streak here for himself. Nice job there, kid. As we'll see the replay, and again, right down the middle there. Don't know what they're thinking about there, but that one is going to cost him now, and Bonds will be sitting at 3rd. So he's waiting now for Sean McClure to come out. He's 1 for 4 in this ball game, who's already singled here. As we'll see, they're down by a run, and McClure will go ahead and he will have to take his base there as he gets plunked there on the backside there, back outer thigh there. Man, talk about a plunk there. As now Junior Lake will come up here, and we'll see what he can do. Of course, a former Chicago Cubby, now a Detroit Tiger. We'll see what he can do here in this situation. As we'll see the pitch, and this is going to go ahead and be a simple walk there from Shaw. As now the bases are loaded, and the Astros need to turn things around here if they want to keep this 1-run lead now late in this ball game. As you see Cabrera now 2 for 4 in this ball game, a home run, and of course a single from him. We'll go ahead and check out this next at bat here. That one is going to go right to the shortstop there. They're going to get the force out there at 2nd, and then of course the runner out at first, and of course Bonds does not score there. He tried to get the tying run, but out short here, and that's what caused this whole fiasco to go down. So bases were juiced, and they couldn't bring anybody home, and we'll have to see if they can play some good defense to try to get this game back. But no, Astros saying no, we're gonna go ahead and take this one. They win this one of a final score. Get this, 11-7. Yeah, they came alive there towards the end, and they picked up the victory. So nice job there from the Astros. As you'll see, the Tigers here are really frustrated now. They thought they had something going here when they beat the White Sox there in that first game. So now they have to come out here the next day and play in Game 2 of this series now with the Astros here at Comerica Park. And of course, Bonds will be starting here today, as he's took a bit of a mini vacation, one day sitting out for the day or so, but still had to come in anyway. Pitch hit, but we'll see. Astros up by a run here, 2-1 count for Bonds, as we'll go ahead and see the pitch here, and this one is going to sky out there to left center field there. That's going to be enough there to get him a double, and of course getting Bonds in scoring position. So a nice play there from Bonds as he puts himself there in position for a run. Now still a 1-0 lead here from the Astros, as we'll see now. Third inning, Bonds going ahead and there you see the third baseman does a little Olay play there, cannot get a hold of it, and that's going to cause a base hit. Now 6th inning here, we'll see Bonds up to bat once again, and bases are empty. This one is going to be a hit there, a roller to the third baseman, as he gets his fellow third baseman out there at first base. As we'll see, the Houston Astros will end up winning this one too. Final score 2-0. Bonds 2 for 4 in the ball game with a double, and his ERA, or his batting average now at .417. So Astros pick up the second victory here today, and of course we play them one more time before we wrap up this series here, and we're hoping that we can avoid the sweep here, and we'll see if the Detroit Tigers can avoid getting swept up in the final game of the season. As you take a look there, the numbers for Bonds, and it comes to training points there. And we'll see now the final game of the series here between these two squads, and we'll see if this can be a difference maker here, or will it be the same thing we just seen in the last two, with the Astros taking and being the dominant team between the two of them. So we'll see Bonds here. He has a runner off first here, and we'll see that he'll go ahead and take this one high and deep out to right field. This one's going to go back, hits off the wall out there, and that's going to force him to take the double, as both runners were unsure that ball was going to be caught or not. And now we have runners at second and third. This is now his hitting streak now goes to 15. Excuse me, for the game. On the 3-1 count here, Bonds has runners on the corners. It's a 2-0 lead here for Detroit, as we'll see there. That's going to be a base hit, not to mention an RBI for Bonds, as he gets on first base here once again. And of course, there is a lead runner in front of him, so he won't be able to steal. But there you see the RBI leaders coming in this game, and there you see he's at 100 now for this season. So now we go to the 9th inning here, the final frame of this one, as we'll go ahead and see. We'll see here, and it's an 8-2 ball game here, and this one, Bonds sees this pitch and hits this pitch right out of the park, squares it up very nicely, and takes that one to the house. So nice job there for Bonds, as he hits his 46th of the year here, and it's now a ball game now here, as we'll see that I think they added another run on the so 46th home run of the year, and Bonds again just putting it out there. He could have 50 before the season, or before the first half ends here, in which put in a pretty good pace there to get to 72 or 73 there. But we'll see Detroit. Hey, they'll win Game 3 of this series, and they'll go ahead and take the victory. 9-2 is your victory. Now, I did say that, well, I believe that it was a 3-game series. It's actually a 4-game series. So we have now a chance to try to split this series now if we can take this final game. So, my apologies. I've read my notes wrong. And it's actually a 4-game series, not a 3-game series here with Astros. So we still have one more game against them. And we'll see what we'll be able to do here coming up in this next ball game. So there you see Bond's numbers there, 3 for 5. Of course, a home run, 2 RBIs, a run, and a double there for him. Is average now at 419. So it goes now to the final game of the series here at Comerica Park, and we'll get to some action here in just a bit. So there you see Bond's, maybe Cabrera there posing there in front of the camera. Go to the 7th inning now. And he's 0 for 3 here. He's been on a tough day here. And that hitting streak could be coming to an end here if he does not hurry up and find a base hit here. So we'll see here that it'll be a tie ball game. As we'll see, it's tie ball game. This one's going to go high and deep out to left field here. This one goes up, and that one goes over the fence there. That is a 3-run shot there. Bonds talking to him after the game about this. He said, hey, I was more shocked than you guys that actually went over the fence. He says, I honestly thought the wind was going to blow it back in, but it decided to, the wind was actually blowing out that way, and it helped him get the ball over the fence. As we'll take a look here and see that we do win this game here, and the Tigers get the victory there. 9-5 is your victory. Bonds hits his 47th out of the year. He goes 1 for 4 in this ball game with 3 RBIs and a run scored in this ball game. So nice day for them as they do go ahead and get the split here for the series, and we'll see if it puts us in any better position here in the division. As there you see his numbers there for the game here today. A pretty decent game overall for this squad and for the talent that's on here already. So there you see Bonds numbers there, and we'll take a look here. We got a few more series here coming up. We got a series on the road there against Kansas City. That'll be the final road trip here that we'll have for the first half of the season, and then before the season, or for the first half of the season ends, we'll also have an episode against the Giants and the Royals there. Once again, a 3-game series with them at home that time. The episode coming up next will be the Kansas City Royals they're on the road there in KC. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and hopefully you enjoyed the series so far. If you have, please hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more MLB 17 the show video content here on the channel. So thank you guys so much again. Thank you so much, as we are going to wrap up this episode here today. If you guys want to follow us on social media, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. Links are down below in the description. Definitely check us out for the latest news and events on what's going on here on the channel and what's going on in the world of sports, gaming, and sports in general. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more Road to the Show here on ESGNet. Thank you guys so much, and as always, keep yourselves together healthy, and I will see you guys next time.